Greetings, Gemini. Welcome, my dear friend, to Eureka Elementals. I do want to thank you for joining me in whatever time, space, place, or dimension you are, well, meeting me at or from. Well, thank you again for joining me. I do hope 2024 has been an enlightening year for you, a magical one at that. We're going to be doing a What's the Tea? We're going to be tapping in to the energies that are flowing with you, one way or the other, within you or without of you, as you move into really the new age. So it's the end of the Kali Yuga cycle. Now we're in the golden age, or the beginning stages of the golden age. And so we'd like to look at the tea of the energies that are around you at this time. We're also going to clarify that as well with the tarot, and then tap into the characters, the energy of the characters that are around you at this time as well. We'll end it up, pull out a couple of other quick things, your angel number, quick ancestor message, and we'll end with the African goddess or deity that is helping you with this transitionary time in your life, this elevation to this level of the golden age. All right, and with that, let's begin. All the cards have already been shuffled, the energies have already been cleared. I'm busy with that prior to starting. Let's begin. Okay? Well, in the past energy, you had the same shit, different day. Okay, so Gemini, you might be quite over it. And in the current energy, you're dealing with a cyber bully. Says you are being bullied online or has suffered from it, right? So, next. In the future, you're going to be running. You're getting back into the flow of things, okay? So that's, as with any energy, you alchemize it, you do you, and you keep it moving. Now let's see what's at the top of the pack. Well, whatever energy that's going on with the cyber bully or the same shit, different day, you see this? Isn't it kind of funny? In the future, you're running, right? Eyes closed, and you're ignoring this energy with the cyber bullying. So whatever is going on, you're ignoring them, you're focusing on your creativity, and you're kind of over all these karmic friends perhaps that you had. Interesting. And you're unfazed. Very good for you, right? That's something a lot of people can learn from. Okay, now let's see what the tarot has to say to you, my dear Gemini. All right, same shit, different day is clarified by the Nine of Wands. You have mounting your defense. You're leaving those healthy boundaries up. It appears as though against some of those karmic friends, and you have learned at this point that it's all about your grit, right? You found a lot of strength within yourself, and you're not giving a crap about who is upset about it. You are resilient, you are strong, and you're taking your stand, right? As you should, okay? And why? Because you've already been at the Ten of Wands. You've been burdened. I'm hearing burdened and bittered, and you've already carried everybody else's weight for them. So at this point, and you said that for them. So instead now of carrying everybody's stuff like a donkey or a mule for everyone, you're saying, I've had enough of this shit. You keep your own crap. You keep your own crap. You keep your own crap. And I'm taking my donkey and I'm moving on about my business. So you kept the healthy boundaries and you got on your way. You said enough of this. I'm not carrying anybody else's burden anymore. Well, good for you. Good for you. If that is the case, good for you. Right? You're over it. Okay? And now cyberbully, being bullied online currently or suffered from in the past, well, you're an emperor. And you're sitting on top of the world, right? So you may be cyberbullied as well by someone in this role, but this is high vibration. It didn't come out in a low vibrational energy. So you may have Aries highly aspected in your chart. Mars in Aries to be specific, but you are, the emperor is somebody who is ambitious, and you are someone who is about authority, and you're sitting on top of the world, and you've got the chess piece in your hand. So there's cyberbullying. You're not playing games. You already know you own your destiny. You already know your steps are ordered, and you're about your ambition, and that is what you're focused on. You've got the healthy boundaries up, so you're making you're making your moves. And at this point now, as a result of the fact that you have owned back your energy and gotten back on your throne, so to speak, the universe is gifting you with an Ace of Cups. That is a cup of love from the divine. You're having perhaps a new sense of urgency of spirituality. You're now learning perhaps to follow your intuition as it perhaps pertains to some of these energies or karmics that were in the past and cyberbullying you. You're now learning to follow your intuition when you meet people. And you have this new sense of perception, this spidey sense, these new feelings. Ultimately, it's a gift from the divine, helping you learn when to discern if you are around friend or foe, and so that you can move and conduct yourself accordingly, and to know where they fit on this chessboard. Okay? Next, running. You're running perhaps in energy idealistically, okay? You've got the Page of Cups, it's clarified by the Page of Cups. And you're running into, your energy. Very interesting. So it seems as though right now you're running towards the love of your life, right? You're making a choice to run into a union, into a relationship, into this person perhaps which you believe is your soulmate, your twin flame. I see the flames all around them. So you're running towards your twin flame, and your heart is pure, your intention is pure, right? The Page of Cups is always seen, it's a dreamy, sensible, sensitive, not necessarily sensible, I think they're super sensitive, but it's someone who is a bit idealistic, right? And so they wear their heart on their sleeve, so to speak. And so you've got that kind of puppy love page of energy, kind of thing going on at this time. It's a happy surprise that you're running. You can't believe, perhaps, I think as well, that you've gone from this emperor energy into this page energy when it pertains to this person or energy who you believe is your twin flame, or the person who really has your heart, or you're the one for you, okay? So you've now tapped into a new sentiment, and it's perhaps that cup of love that's being offered to you by the divine that has allowed you to tap into that kind of energy, because maybe it's not normal or natural to you to be able to do so. And that energy is coming in swiftly, so prep yourself, okay? Yes. So next, let's see the cast of characters here. I do say cast because, I do believe that the whole world is a stage. After all, even you here, you're on the chessboard, Same shit, different day. Who are the cast of characters? You were perhaps dealing with a genius. Someone who is a bearer of gifts, someone of extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, exceptional ability. Let me tell you something. Sometimes people think that, when you're at a certain level, you're impenetrable from dealing with people who are cyberbullies. But what you will find out is that brilliant minds can do crazy things. And so you would find that the people that you are dealing with, who you thought were smart and on paper they didn't have certain capabilities of doing certain things, they can show you perhaps another side of them. So you're beginning to see that, of course, every energy has a light and a shadow to it, and that was essentially it. Your cyberbully, okay, so your cyberbully could also be an elder. It's saying it's an elder that was a cyberbully to you. Interesting, interesting. Someone who would normally be a wisdom bearer experience tradition and kindness, or conversely, you had someone who was an elder giving you good wisdom as to how to handle this cyberbully, telling you to own up to, don't focus on them, step up on your throne, never get off of your throne, stay on your throne, focus on the long-term game, focus on the fact that this is an experience. Whatever happened with these comics and you left the burdens behind. As a matter of fact, too, they're telling me to tell you that the emperor reminded you that you're genius. The emperor reminded you you're genius. You have extraordinary gifts. You have an extraordinary intellect. Why would you allow these people who are comics to you run you down into the ground and have you burdened and bitter? Instead, what we want you to do, remember you have extraordinary gifts. Remember you have this intellect. You have a great mind. Of course, you're Geminis. You've been gifted with mercurial mind, right? And you have exceptional ability, right? So remember now you are the wisdom bearer, okay? And we're putting all of this tradition into you and health and everything else. So you need to focus on the big picture. Get out of dodge, which you have done. You dropped the burdens and you kept it moving, right? And now, reminding you of your genius so that you can deal with the cyberbullies and keep yourself focused on your long-term goals. The fact that, you're on your throne and that's what's important, your legacy. And to realize that it's really all about kindness, okay? I'm hearing that song by India I read too. It's about forgiveness too. So kindness, forgiveness, your health. Focus on that. Focus on the bigger picture so that you can move on into your life. And you may find that you have a new friend, okay, who is the one that you find out that it, the running, okay, you're running towards this energy, right? You are running towards this stranger, right? A mutual or new friend, and you end up falling in love with them, head over heels in love, right? And you realize that this is the person that you are truly meant to be with. So, interesting. This was a very interesting energy. Kind of took some interesting twists and turns. You're ultimately here, Gemini. You're in your energy, and you're focused on the things that matter to you at this time. You're focused on your, remaining ahead of the game, staying on your throne, becoming inspired, remembering who you are and whose you are. Very, very important as well. And you're really focused on this cup of love, this newfound spirituality, this evolution, these new feelings, and you're exploring them. Once you allow your heart to be open like this, though, you're also opening the gate to allow this this relationship of a lifetime, this twin flame energy to come in. So kudos to you for that, because that took a lot of profound healing to get you to that point. Okay? Right? Your angel number is 0505. So you have unexpected shift, and I'm thinking change. So so far too, you did have the 10 of Wands here, the 9, 10, and the Ace of Cups, and also the Lovers. So 6, which is your own. So it says here, unexpected shifts, divine intervention, sudden challenge, love, pleasant surprise, gut feeling. It says, aye, the number of this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms. Okay. See what I'm saying? It's an unexpected shift. So you don't even expect it. You're going to run right into this relationship. And that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay? Kudos to you for that as well. You opened your heart, which is very, very important, to allow this energy to come in. Okay? Once you did that, that really did pave the way for all of this to happen. It's a beautiful, unexpected shift. Right? Let's see what your ancestor message is, and then we'll find out about your African deity. Your ancestor is the parrot telling you, let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. And didn't I tell you, isn't this what the elder was reminding you of? Oh my goodness. Because I was like, the elder is like telling you, let go of others. Forget what these cyber bullies are thinking. Remember who you are, which is the genius. The elder, right, was reminding you that you are a genius, right? You're a genius, and you really are the emperor, right? And you should not worry about what these cyber bullies are talking about, because ultimately it's about you. It's not about them, it's always about you. Okay? Last but not least, let's see. Your African deity is Queen Nandi. To trust your intuition. I love it. The number is 35. Introduces to an 8. Loving the green there and the gold. Let's see. 35. Queen Nandi. Temple of the Queens. Element is fire. Okay, Gemini. So, let's see. Queen Nandi was the mother of warrior King Shaka Zulu. Her father's royal family first rejected her. They said she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from an Ishaka beetle sting. But Nandi knew her son would be great before he was born. Queen Nandi's guidance. You already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. The goddess declaration, I am knowing. All right? So, what the elder told you to know who you are. And you have to learn to trust your intuition and know who you are as well. And my dear, and this again, embrace who you are and know who you are. Interesting. My dear Gemini, that is your reading. I do hope that you found something in here to be of use to you. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. All the best.